Hello everybody, how are we doing? Oh, I can't get all of my little bits in, can I? Let me just move that up so I get in the festive spirit. It's Christmas week. It's my last day today. I'm finishing up today, so I'm doing my live today instead of tomorrow. So hope you are all keeping really well. I've got a really extra special session today for you all that I just really hope that you all enjoy. I know you're going to love it anyway. But yeah, let me know who's here. Let me know. I know it's a different day. I know it's a different time than I would normally do. But please do get your festive hats on. Come and join me. And if you are catching up on replay, which I know a lot of you are catching up on replay this week because you're all busy doing shopping, doing lots of things, then do a hashtag replay so I can catch up with it later. Hey Simone, lovely to see you, my lovely. Great to see you. I haven't seen you for ages. Hope you are doing really well. I'm a little bit chilly, so I'm just going to rub my hands together a little bit there. Okay, so today's session is all about cutting anxiety. Really simple things that are going to bring about a calmer and happier you. So yeah, I love Christmas and it's a truly magical time of year, isn't it? But actually the lead up to it and during Christmas can really kind of create anxiety, overwhelm. And if you're a business owner, can also cause you some worry and stress as well. And that guilt for, oh gosh, should I still be doing this? Should I still be doing that? And actually stepping back and winding down can be really challenging, and this is speaking from experience, I know. Stepping back for Christmas is actually quite hard if you're a business owner. So let me know if that is you right now. But yeah, I'm going to give you some tips that in just 15 minutes, doing these things in 15 minutes will cut out your anxiety for you. So you can enjoy this whole season. You can actually do this. So you're going to be taking a bit of a step back with some of these things, and they're not always that easy to do. Then that stepping back is not always that easy to do. And there's no right or wrong to all of this. Some days you might feel less anxious and stressed than others. It's all okay. So what we're going to do is I'm going to get you into, do some positive stuff that really is going to, and I'm going to give you some really practical things for you to do today so that you're just not trying to just get through it. You're actually, going into it positively, that you're going to enjoy this, because we can often, miss out on such a lot when we just want to get through it. So these are my tips for you today, which, like I said, if you do these, they will take you no more than 15 minutes. And some of them are not like specific things that you can go, all right, I'm going to do that now. These are just things that actually, if you just do them and take on these thought processes, it's going to make your whole life a whole lot easier for you. So the first one that I have for you, and I absolutely love this. I've been doing this one for about 6 months myself. And that is the thought process of doing your best always. Doing your best always. So let me know as we go through these, what you really love about them. Which ones do you think, oh, I could really take that one on? So like I said, I've been doing this one for about 6 months. And this is actually the thought process of, it's doing your best always, no more, no less. So your best you will change all the time. Your best will sometimes be really high quality, other times it will not be as good. So your best will be better when you are fully refreshed, say in the morning, rather than when you're tired. It will be better when you're healthy compared to when you're sick. Feeling wonderful, positive, happy and relaxed compared to upset, angry and frustrated. And your best can change by the minute. And actually your best, funnily enough, will get better over time because you will be taking the pressure off yourself. How many of us and I used to hold my hands up because this was me, until I started having this thought process that if you try too hard to do more than your best, you will spend more energy than is needed, and your best will then never be good enough. It'll never be good enough. You end up overdoing it, depleting your energy and completely going against yourself. So how many of you out there, and if you're catching up on replay, please still do join in, go above and beyond, are constantly trying to do over their best. So actually, if you just take on the thought process that you do your best always, and your best is good enough, and you accept that, it's completely liberating and freeing. So if you just do your best in every moment, in every given situation, everything you do, then you will take the pressure off yourself. So, when you've got tons of family around next week and it's crazy, you can still only ever do your best. If you're sick and tired, you can still only do your best in that moment. And then that will relieve you of your anxiety, and it will lead to you being more productive, happy, and actually you're giving the best to your family and those around you too. Okay, so if you actually don't expect that you're never not going to have problems, that things are never going to go wrong, but if you just do your best, that frees you of that anxiety. Does that all make sense? How does that resonate with people? Taking that belief that you can only do your best, and your best is good enough. The next one is about clearing your mind. You might be feeling really overwhelmed right now, and that might not be serving you. It's not filling up your cup by doing that. So it could be time to consider dropping things now to pick things up at later dates. So like your wardrobes, for instance, your mind can fill up with unnecessary and unwanted stuff. So it's really important to get things straight and organised. So declutter your home, declutter your workspace, and declutter your mind. Because actually a cluttered mind is restless and unfocused. And it's like trying to go off in lots of different directions. And actually the result of that is that very little gets done. And all it does is creates anxiety and worry. So these are, to clear your mind, I want you to be thinking about slowing down. Stop the madness and the spinning place. I know it's easier said than done, and I'm the world's worst, but actually have the courage to stop what you're doing. I am finishing off today, and then I'm going to enjoy the next couple of days leading up to Christmas. So it might be that you have to rest for a couple of days or two to do, before you go into the calm before the storm, as they say. Let me know who is doing that, who is like crazy at the moment and is like got lots of different plates going on. Let go of some things. Yeah, we all want to be super women, don't we? I know it, but by doing everything, we're just adding to your, that anxiety. And you're actually then not focusing on the stuff that's actually going to free you of that. So we really don't have to do everything. What can you get other people to help you with? You don't have to do everything yourselves. How's that, at the moment? Let me know how that is going down with you. What are we thinking so far? Next one is the one I love. I absolutely love this one. To relieve the anxiety. This one is to give a hug. Give a hug. We can get so, busy that we're actually forgetting that it's the time with our loved ones that we want to do the most. So take some time out and just go and give your kids a hug. Go and give your partner a hug. Literally look in their eyes. I know this sounds really corny, doesn't it? But, you know, really have some deep conversations still with people, you know, your friends and your relatives, because that will boost your your oxytocin levels, and it actually switches off the stress hormone as well by doing that, switches off that cortisol. So really think there about, you know, where can you, instead of busy, who do I want to spend some time with? Even if it's 5 minutes of having a conversation, then do that one. Okay, and the next little tip I've got for you is remembering that your feelings are just feelings, but they're not the facts. They're not the facts for you. Sometimes, again, when we're really super busy and we're worried and stressed, you know, we can get really tense and what have you, but everything you feel isn't necessarily correct or factual. So be confident and replace those negative feelings by focusing on something that you enjoy. You know, go for a long walk, take some time out. You know, savor the small moments again there, rather than, you know, just digesting all of the craziness of it. Savor the small things. You know, even if it is just, you know, a lovely hot shower or a cup of coffee, just savouring those rather than rushing out on autopilot. You are giving your brain a chance to process the pleasure, which again elevates your mood. Does that make sense? Okay. Next one I've got for you is about remembering your breathing. Remembering your breathing. And I don't just mean like your everyday breathing. But again, when we're anxious, we can really go, you know, speed up our breathing. And again, I would just take some moments to practice, you know, if you can do mindfulness or anything like that, you know, practice the mindfulness. But just, even if it is just the deep breathing of slow breathing to 5, hold it, and then coming back down again. You know, slow breathing to 5. Okay, another one for you now is something called the dissociation technique. So it's actually a technique that we do within NLP, and again, it's a really, really powerful technique that you can change your state easily. So if you are really anxious, really fraught, then this is a really super simple technique. If you're in a conflict situation, it's also a really good one to use as well. So this is one of my NLP techniques that I use, and it's about how you can disconnect from that stress, disconnect from that anxiousness, disconnect from the emotion by doing that. So when we are, usually when we're like experiencing stress, for instance, like the sounds, the feelings, the images come into our mind, and as if we're experiencing it right now. And when we are in that stress one, you can easily get really caught up into what's going on in the now, which can really speed up your heart rate, get everything going, and it's really making you even more anxious. So you can easily change these feelings of stress by, if you can. I was doing my live today early, so you can easily change these feelings of stress by imagining you are floating your awareness out of your body. So you can almost then see yourself actually in the picture, actually doing it. So you're seeing, you're dissociating yourself from the stress. So if you are in that stressful situation, follow these key steps. Think about the situation that you've got this bad feeling about, this anxiousness, this stress. And then just first of all, ask yourself, are you like experiencing it as if it's happening right now? And then make a picture of it in your mind. So visualize it in your mind. And then put your body into that picture. Put your body into that picture so you see yourself in the picture. And then just ask yourself, how have the feelings changed by just putting your body in the picture? Just notice the difference between when you are experiencing it right now, how does that feel? And then put yourself in the picture. So you're looking at yourself in that picture. And you've dissociated yourself. And just notice the switch there of how it completely changes how you feel about something by doing that. Okay, last one for you here is to actually drink water, but sip it. So if you're feeling really stressed and anxious, sip water. Because whilst you're sipping the water, it takes away those feelings of anxiousness. And it slows everything right down. And also the final one that I've got today, I'm just conscious of, the time, we're okay for time. The last one today is to remember to keep on smiling. Remember to keep on smiling. So we've gone through today, we've gone through the techniques of doing your best always. So remembering no more or no less than your best. Clearing your mind as well as maybe your environment. So doing that decluttering. To stop the madness and the spinning plates and letting go of some of the things. So you're only focusing on just one thing. Stopping that multitasking that we do so well as the super women. Remembering to give a hug or engaging in that conversation. Remembering to focus on the now. Focus on the now, one step at a time. Doing your breathing exercise, that dissociation technique that I've just showed you. Drinking water, and remember to keep on smiling. And that is just going to get you through. That will take you no more than 15 minutes to do all of those things. And remember, a lot of them, like, always doing your best, is like a mindset that you just take on every single day to do that. And, if you would like to work with me in 2023 to change your state, I've got my one-day event on the 25th of January. So we meet in person and, we've got, yes, it's a strategy day, but we've got so much going on. Working on your money mindset, working on your mindset in general, getting you focused, stepping into your vision and your desires. We are going to go through some time management stuff as well, so you can be super, super focused. I'll be holding you accountable. We'll be doing some woo-woo stuff as well, so some energy clearing. We've got some tarot reading. We've got so much stuff going on. That is in person on the 25th of January. And if 2023 is your year to actually do some NLP like practitioner and coaching training, I've just opened, enrollment is now open for the next NLP practitioner course. So if you want to know how to change your state immediately, NLP has got so many techniques and we will be going through those so you can learn to do them on yourself, but also how you can use them with others too. So it's a hugely massive personal development training, but also gives you the tools to be a coach, and you can actually do this as a change of career. What a fantastic addition to you for 2023. So if you're looking at being a coach, life coach, relationship coach, education coach, children coach, sports coach, whatever it is, then ask me about that training too. So there's two things that I'm running that are open right now for you to join up for. And then all that is left for me to say is I wish you a very, very happy Christmas to all of you. Thank you for your support this year. I hope you've enjoyed these lives. If you've got any suggestions of what lives you'd like me to do going forward, then please do let me know. And I wish you a extra special 2023. So I look forward to seeing you in the new year. I may jump on in between Christmas and New Year, and you never know, but wishing you all the very, very best. and see you soon. Hope you've enjoyed these techniques today. Please do let me know what your biggest ahas were. All right, I'll see you later. Bye.